Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Ben 10,000 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here today with another top 5 decks they would play. And today's character is Bakura! Or Ryu Bakura, or Yami Bakura, I don't know, Evil Bakura basically. We never really see the good version of Bakura duel, we only see his other half, or the spirit of the Millennium Ring, or Zork, but he's more known as Yami Bakura. So, this character, I'm going to name out the 5 decks this character would play, based off of some very, I had to kind of really think about this character in particular, because he does not play a lot of archetype monsters. So, for him, this character was very much a I had to think kind of outside the box with him just a smidge. So, without further ado, let's get started. First deck is the final deck, or the Destiny Board deck, as it's probably known. Because in Japan it spells death, not final. But, you know, we Americans gotta be PC, so... This is probably the most obvious choice, because Bakura doesn't really like to play the game like a normal person. He plays the game in a very weird and roundabout way of playing. He's not very direct kind of person, so what he probably would do is he would probably defend himself with like some monsters that are hard to kill in battle or with card effects, while he takes the time to gather the spells and traps for the Destiny board. Alright, deck number 2, and this one is a little more, I feel, Bakura, is Infernoids. If he was a real person and played the game in our world, this would probably be the competitive deck of choice, because Bakura is very much a guy he plays monsters that are just evil in nature. That's what he is, that's part of his deal. He plays monsters that are just kind of on the dark side of things. So, perfect example is the Infernoids. They're all named after fallen angels and demons and things like that, so clearly they are the monstrous of the monstrous, and they're very graveyard-oriented, which is very much how Bakura plays in the TV show. Next deck. Number 3, another one very much esque, and this one's giving him a little bit of credit, is Shiranuis, because they're not exactly... It's not very clear whether they're good guys or bad guys, but, you know, not all of Bakura's monsters are evil. I mean, he does play Jaugen the Spiritualist, and he's supposed to be like a monk-type character, so, he doesn't just play good guys or bad guys, he just plays whatever gives him the advantage, but, so Shiranui's kind of fit that theme a little bit, plus, like I said, he's very much of a, kind of a dark and undead type of guy, so I mean, like, playing things that are fiends / you know, demons. That's what fiends are in our game. They're demons. And then, like, zombies and ghosts and things like that, that's very much in the theme and realm of what Bakura is most known for playing. So, I would surmise that it would not be shocking to see him play a Shiranui deck. Alright, deck number 4. Vampires. Now, this one is a bit of a stretch, I agree, but Bakura, like I said, he plays things that are zombies, or they're demons, they're creatures of darkness, more or less, and inherently evil. And vampires very much fit that narrative, because stereotypically vampires are the bad guys. They're not often the good guys. And, like I said, a graveyard-oriented deck, I mean, that's what he would play. He likes darkness, and he's, in a manner of speaking, a spiritual vampire feeding off of Bakura for survival. So, very much has that in common. Now, the final deck is the most likely deck of choice, I believe. Or not most likely, I guess I would say. But it is a deck that's very... I always have to throw a curveball out there, you know. So for the final deck that I think Bakura would play, is I'm basing this off of his favorite card, the spell card, Change of Heart. Gradle. They are a deck that is all about stealing the opponent's monsters, or, you know, giving them bigger monsters and taking it back, which is very much a Bakura-esque way of playing the game. It's not very aggressive. It's very, like, you do anything, I'm taking your stuff. That's kind of how Gradles are. So this is the deck that I feel it most represents Bakura, or at least the evil spirit of the Millennium Ring from the show is Gradles, because they are essentially in the game, they allow you to steal your opponent's cards. And if you guys don't know this about me, you will about it. You're gonna know about it now. I hate cards that let my opponent tribute my stuff or take my stuff. Like, no, you use your own cards, damn it. That's how I am in the game, though. I'm like very much of a, no, you use your own cards. Stop trying to use mine. Which I guess that's a flawed way of looking at it, but at least it's the truth. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Those are the 5 decks. Real quick, I'm going to give you guys a little summation of what's going to be happening here on this channel. I am going to YCS Dallas this weekend. I will not be participating in the tournament. I'm going to, or at least not the main tournament. I probably will play in a side event or two, if I play at all. But I'm going to try and interview some bigger YouTubers for this channel. I don't know if they will agree to it or not. They have such big audiences, it's not likely that they would read a message from me, so what I'm going to do is attempt to just ask and find out if anyone gets a free time. And I mean, if they say no, they say no, and if they say yes, well then great. You guys are going to have some really cool videos to look forward to. So if you're, if you made it to this point, thank you. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it for the endeavors for this weekend. And yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Leave a share it with your friends if they, they're into the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, that kind of thing. Leave a comment down below for any kind of future content you would like to see. I'm not above kind of giving you guys what you want to see in the Yu-Gi-Oh realm. I kind of do a little bit of everything. I do replays, deck profiles, top 5 list. I'll even give my thoughts on a card if you guys really like that idea. I do a little bit of everything. So if you like this video, please give it a like. Let me know you enjoy this. Anyway, I'm Ben 10,000 of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm signing off. You guys have a good one.